Hi, my name is Łukasz. I'm with Xaoc Devices. Let me introduce you to our newest module. Berlin is a VCO, is a wide range VCO that's compatible with our 8-bit Leibniz subsystem. It can function completely on its own. Then you have available saw wave and a perfect square. Let's do something interesting. It's got a volt per octave input, FM input with attenuation, hard-sick input, octave switching, either manual or with CV. Two outputs, the square always is a square, the saw wave sometimes can be something different, and this is where the fun begins. Because when you activate the link, the Leibniz link button, you have a very, very complex wavetable oscillator. Now Berlin is connected to Jena behind the panel, and Jena's shape is modulated by an LFO, and we can also modulate the phase for a very wide range of sounds. Let's add a bit of delay. Let's stop there. The main thing about Berlin is that it operates thanks to a clock that is extremely wide range. It runs at 256 times the oscillator frequency, so it goes up to 20 megahertz. Because as I said, Berlin is a very wide range oscillator, extremely wide range. It starts at 30 seconds at the lowest LFO setting, and it goes up to 250 kilohertz. So you can use it for audio, you can use it to clock external modules, to clock Leibniz modules, to clock other companies' PVD modules, and you always have that perfect saw wave and the perfect square wave, because there is no aliasing. Even though it's a digital oscillator, there's no aliasing because we are varying the sampling rate. Most digital oscillators have their constant sampling rate, which means that at higher frequencies there may occur some aliasing, and we are using an extremely wide range clock source in order to be able to have the number of samples per wave cycle not change even at the highest frequencies. This is the way that some classic digital synthesizers work, like PPG or Fairlight. So it's on its own, it's a perfectly capable, extremely wide range, 20 octave of volt per octave tracking oscillator. But when you combine it with other Leibniz modules like Jena, you can use Berlin to scan Jena's waveforms. You can use it with other oscillators for some classic DX7 FM sounds, because you can modulate the Jena's phase input, and you can behind the panel there are two outputs, the Leibniz out and Leibniz in. They function completely independently. So you can use Berlin as a continuous voltage output for some Leibniz modules that do not have clock. So you can pair it with, for example, Lipsk, program a certain CV value with Lipsk bits, buttons, and have Berlin output that CV. So when you combine Lipsk with an LFO source, you can turn the bits on and off, and you use Berlin as your sequence CV output. You can here we have it patched with Jena and the Gaia at the end. So now Gaia is bypassed, but we can use it to add some additional grid by bit muting. So the range of sounds is extremely wide, and we're hoping this combination, Berlin and Jena, will be a gateway for people to the Leibniz subsystem, the same that the other two simple module pairing worked before, the Erfurt and Lipsk, which can be used for rhythm generation, and Berlin with Jena or Rostock can be used for as a very, very serious, extremely wide range VCO. I'm sure I haven't covered everything, but that's basically our newest module, Berlin.